Hello, my Aquarius friends. Welcome to your general message here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is a message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, a projection of energies over the next 4 weeks. I ask that you please read the disclaimer in the description box below. I am not going to speak it here because it takes up too much time. So also check the description box for the prayer that I do speak before your readings. Just a way to connect with our spirit guides and ancestors, our angels, and of course, our higher power. Let's see what the universe has to say to you. Something flipped out here. Oneness is my true nature. Absolutely beautiful, Aquarius. It's such a pretty card. Okay, oneness is my true nature. All right, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising sign, my friends. Turn on a little bit of light here. Let's go ahead and start with 4 cards and see what comes up for you. 4 cards for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please. Yeah, it needs to come out. 2 more cards, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. We know that this is the middle card. We have the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Cups. Very, very interesting here. It looks like Aquarius, you're making some moves. You're moving forward. I mean, we're starting a new year, a new decade. It's a brand new time for us. The 3 of Wands is about progress and expansion and being able to see into the future, making those plans, setting those goals. I also like to call this card my leaving the comfort zone card. You can see that she's leaving her home here with 2 of her wands at her home's door, but she's going to, with 1 wand, off into, the adventure of life, basically. It's not that comfortable for this. This is how I read this particular card in this deck. It's not comfortable. It's leaving the comfort zone, but she still has those 2 wands there. She's still going to come back to them, but she's going to come back with new thoughts, new ideas, new experiences, and growth. Okay, so there is some forward movement and growth happening here for you, Aquarius. We have this followed by the 7 of Wands reversed, and the 7 of Wands reversed is, it's really feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. I feel like a lot of people are putting too much pressure on themselves because it's a new year, a new decade, all this stuff. Everybody's very excited about it. So far in my readings, I'm getting a lot of this kind of energy. It's almost like a lot of my friends are expecting themselves to be perfect right off the bat. And because that isn't happening there, it's like setting New Year's resolutions, not following through, and completely giving up. It's kind of that energy here that you may end up experiencing, but this is not an end-all be-all experience. This is a reminder to let you know that you do not have to be perfect in every move that you make. Just because this is, January 1st and you're starting a new year and a new decade, and it's a big time to make some evaluations and renewals and all this kind of stuff, doesn't mean that if you make one wrong move, it's all over, right? Every single day is a brand new day. Every single day is the beginning of a new year, the beginning of a new decade, the beginning of a new century. Maybe not in the timeline of a calendar, but in life itself, okay? So remember that if you start to feel tired, if you start to feel like giving up, don't let that energy overtake you, okay? You have that followed by the 5 of Swords reversed. And this card I'm sorry. Why don't you know Capricorn got this card as well, and I called it the Five of Swords there too. It's the Eight of Swords. I apologize, my friends. It is the Eight of Swords, not the Five of Swords. This is these two go completely hand in hand. This is about the inner critic. Okay, this is the one that says, okay. Simple example here. You set an exercise goal, a health goal for the year, like many of us do, and you screw up one day. You eat a donut and you don't work out, and you just are like, all right, I've already screwed this up, I give up, whatever. The inner critic, that's this energy here, right? And then the inner critic says, yeah, you can't do this, you're not worthy of this, you're not good enough for this. And that energy kind of they feed each other, right? It's that I give up and I'm not good enough kind of energy happening here. However, the Eight of Swords also is talking about releasing negative thoughts. So I feel like, my Aquarius friends, I feel like a lot of you are going to be able to remember that this is a brand new day. Every day is the start of a new year and a new decade. It again, it may not be in the calendar timeline, but you are starting to come to understand that you can make progress and expand, even if there are bumps in the road, even if you do get a flat tire and you have to wait for AAA to come and save you. You know, there's going to be moments in our lives where we feel like this, and this energy may come in over the next 4 weeks for you, okay, Aquarius, but you're going to start to learn how to let that go. And it was the same thing for Capricorn. I feel like this is a big energy right now where, you know, the last month's energy was all about making plans and getting excited about the future and all this stuff like we do every year at the end of the year, right? It's that end of the year energy. And then coming into the new year, it's like, oh, one hiccup and we're screwed. But you're learning here. You're learning here that this is not the end all be all, okay? You have that followed by the Knight of Cups, and I absolutely love this for you, Aquarius, because this is telling us that you are really starting to see the beauty of these feelings. I feel like, Aquarius, what's going to happen is you're going to start to smile when you think about how you've reversed this. You've allowed yourself to say, you've allowed yourself to feel these things without letting them become a detriment or override your overall existence. You're going to start to be more compassionate toward yourself. With this Knight of Cups, I really feel that this is self understanding and self compassion. This is, you know, being able to create new avenues of thought for yourself to eliminate these feelings as they arise. Because again, you know, this is a projection over the next 4 weeks. However, you know, feelings happen day in and day out. So I do feel like you're really learning something here that is going to benefit you for the rest of time, for the rest of your physical existence. You're going to be able to smile and say, yeah, you know what, that inner critic, you may come out and try to talk to me. You may come out and try to tell me I'm not good enough, smart enough, fast enough, you know, beautiful enough for what I want. But I'm here to say that I have enough compassion and love for myself to talk you away when you do come up. I have enough compassion and self-love and understanding that I'm not going to let this one moment of tiredness, this little bit of exhaustion, completely disrupt what I'm working for. Absolutely stunning, Aquarius. Absolutely stunning. Let's get 4 more cards for you. Just doing a quick shuffle. All right, 4 more cards for our Aquarian friends, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 4 more cards, please, for Aquarius. That's way too many cards. Let's start. Let's put these. Up here. And let's go ahead and get one more card for our Aquarius friends. All right. Damn. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a period where you're going to be tested and you're going to grow. Okay, Aquarius, this is definitely a period where you are starting to come around and understand just how much you value yourself. You value yourself here, okay? You have the Four of Swords followed by the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You have two knights here, and then the Five of Cups reversed. So that Four of Swords is all about, it's like meditation and relaxation and really kind of coming to understand, and recuperate and just understanding the importance of taking a time out. That coming in here, as we've talked about the Seven of Wands reversed, that exhaustion and wanting to give up, this is a clear indicator that when you feel this energy, the best thing to do is to take a break. Take a break, relax, breathe, sleep an extra day if you want to, right? Just take a break and recuperate, because that's how you're going to come out of this energy that's up here. Really, really important, Aquarius, to remember that you deserve and need a break. If you have time to just sit for 10 minutes in quiet, or listen to meditation music, or go for a drive, or whatever it is that you find to be peaceful to you, take that 10 minutes and do it, and try to do it every day. I mean, really, you can find time every day to take 5 or 10 minutes out and take some peace and take some rest. Make yourself, give yourself that self-care, okay? You have this followed by the Two of Cups reversed, and this is self-love. It can also indicate breakups. It can also indicate disharmony and distrust. But with what we're reading here, this is all about self-love. My Aquarius friends, you're really, really learning the value of imperfection, really, okay? Because I feel like you have come to a space, as this energy arises, you're learning, you're developing the tools, Aquarius, to come out of this exhausted energy, out of this, whatever that ugly inner critic tries to tell me energy, whatever they're trying to say, it's not who I am. I have more value for myself than what this BS talks about. And you're learning the tools. You're developing. You're not just learning, you're developing tools that is providing you with love, care, and compassion. You're learning self-love here, Aquarius. This is amazing. This is absolutely beautiful for you. You have this followed by the Knight of Pentacles. And to me, this is me letting you know, this is spirit letting you know, your guides, your angels letting you know not to expect this to happen overnight, right? The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. She's forward moving. She is moving forward, but she's taking so much care and caution. Every move is planned. It's a very methodical energy here. The Knight is hardworking. She is productive, okay? She does produce results, but it is a slower moving energy. So this could actually expand. I mean, this is a lifelong journey, right? Self-love is a lifelong journey. Don't expect yourself, as you hear this, don't expect yourself to have self-love and self-worth overnight if that's something that you deal with, okay? Because it's going to continue, the energy is going to continue to resonate for the rest of your life, and you're going to continue to develop these tools and values for yourself. But it is moving, okay? Don't forget that, Aquarius. It is It is moving here, okay? We have this followed by the Five of Cups and reversed, okay? This is self-forgiveness and moving on, right? The Five of Cups in the upright is that woe is me, I failed, I'm disappointed, I live in regret, 3 cups are spilled, but I'm ignoring the fact that I still have 2 cups. In the reverse, we're talking about forgiveness, self-forgiveness here, moving forward. So Aquarius, you are really, really making moves in a direction of self-love, appreciation, acceptance, developing tools on what to do when you start to feel devalued or unloved or unappreciated by others, even yourself. You're forgiving yourself for the things that you've done to yourself, the detriments you've maybe experienced from your own decisions. You're moving forward here, Aquarius. So, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the kind of energy I think we all want to be seated in all of the time, where we are just learning and growing and loving ourselves and allowing ourselves to understand these feelings, these negative feelings, right? Because we have progress and expansion here, and we have self-forgiveness and forward movement, okay? You're really, really coming full circle here with this energy over the next 4 weeks. My Aquarius friends, I hope that this reading resonated with you and that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us get the message out to more of our Aquarius friends. I'll be back next week with your love reading, so stay tuned for that. Until then, have a wonderful week and Happy New Year, my friends. Bye, everybody.